So previous day we have seen see how to configure replication, how the replication is working. We have discussed previous day. We'll continue again. We have seen like replication architecture. We have seen second one how to configure snapshot replication, how to configure transactional replication. So what we'll do again, we'll see. One more time I will configure here from scratch again. I will disable replication. So again, we'll see again here like monitoring and troubleshooting transactional replication. First point we have discussed that for transactional replication, how many jobs are created? 3 jobs are created: snapshot agent, distribution agent, and log reader agent. Log reader agent, which first we have seen snapshot agent will take the complete snapshot first time into which server distributor. Then from there distribution agent will apply to the subscriber first time. Next time onwards here log reader agent will capture the changes here from published database log file. Only changes it will capture from published database log file. So into which server? Distributor. Means into distribution database. Those changes are again applied to subscriber by distribution agent. That's why distribution agent can apply the initial snapshot, fresh snapshot, as well as it can apply the changes. That's why we have seen that like whenever the changes are made in publisher, if you want to get the changes to subscriber, both these agents must be running. Log reader must be always in running mode. Distribution agent also must be always in running mode. So let's say I will configure again here. Just here 3 instances I have taken: publisher, distributor, subscriber. We have seen that in distributor, jobs are created in distributor. So previous day we have configured here just already. It is acting as distributor. Okay, just I will disable one time. I will configure again here from scratch. Next, yes, disable I am saying. Next, finish. Now here like just I have removed the distribution. I have removed it. Now all the 3 are here fresh instances. For example, not participating in replication. We have seen that first I will make this instance as a distributor. First steps here. Next. Generally here it is showing here something yesterday we have not discussed. So this local path it is here C:* something local path. So it is saying that this is local path. That's why it doesn't support full subscriptions. Why? Because full subscription means agent is created in subscriber, which comes to a distributor to pull the changes. So in that case here, this path must be a shared path. Shared path. Thus, if you mention the shared path, So then it will not show you this message. Means for push subscription, push, it may be local path or network path. For pull, it must be network path. Understood, right? Why it is network path? Agent is there in subscriber, which comes to distributor to pull the changes. Next, now sir, like same thing, new database is it, which is publisher. It is asking already we have seen. I will uncheck this. I want to make first one as a publisher. Add SQL Server publishers here. Next, we have seen that we have to provide some strong password. Next, finish. We have seen this password we have provided for which login. Distributor underscore admin. One login is created. For that login password we have provided. Observe. Now this wizard has done so many changes here in the background. It has created one new database, this wizard, with the name distribution. It has created one new login, distributor underscore admin. Why? Because all our replication jobs runs with this owner, with this login as a owner. No, distributor underscore login. Check here like sysadmin role is it by default. Then next one say like under server objects, if you see here, two linked servers are created here. One is to distributor, one is to publisher. Later it is created for subscriber also later. Then if I right click on replication, now it is displaying here distributor properties. So here we can see which is the publisher. We can see what is the snapshot folder. Here also we can change network path, we can mention by granting the permissions on this folder. Right click, share with, share this folder, provide the read write permissions to distributor, read to subscribers if it is a full subscription. Here network path we can provide here. Later also we can change like this here. Okay. We have seen history retention, transaction retention timings are there. We can change the timings also, transaction and history. This way, after 72 hours, transactions are deleted. From which database? Distribution database. History is cleaned after 48 hours. Means who will perform all these activities. For that purpose, separate jobs are created here. If I go to jobs here, 6 jobs are created, which are replication maintenance jobs. Subsidiary, agent history cleanup, distribution cleanup, expired subscription 3, 4, 5, 6. Separates here 6 jobs are created here related to replication. Common jobs, these are not snapshot agent, not log reader agent, common jobs. Then automatically here 14 alerts are created here. Once we configure, once you make one server as a distributor, automatically alerts are created. Only we have to configure, double click on that, we have to configure the response, we have to configure. Alerts are ready. These are like various changes are done here once we make one server as a distributor publisher. Next step, see, we have to create a publication from required database. Already we have seen. From required database, we can create a publication. It is asking which is distributor. We have seen. Select the distributor. This is my distributor. Next, same password. Next, so from which database you want to configure replication, it is asking. Adventure Works, I'm saying any database. Next, so transactional replication, type of replication. I will select this here, transactional replications here. Which articles you want, it is asking. Select the articles. Next, filter we have seen optional. Next, create snapshot immediately. Check here, snapshot agent is there and log reader agent. Yesterday we have discussed this, just I am taking next. Transactional publication one. Publication is ready. Here. Database name is here, Adventure Works. Publication name is TP1. First, always we have to see whether snapshot is ready or not. Check here, snapshot is ready, it is saying. Then you see like log reader agent. Here, log reader agent, some problem it is saying, process could not execute something it is saying. Log reader agent. So what is the reason? Check here, go to agent history, or here itself we can go to replication monitor. In replication monitor also we can see the agent history. See here, replication monitor, go to agents, which agent? Log reader agent, right click, view details. Why it is not working? Check here. Now it is showing some message here. Same process could not execute. Down it is saying here, cannot execute as the database principal because the principal DBO does not exist. This is the error is there. Now what I will do, I will go to that database here, Adventure Works, right? Adventure Works database, properties, files, owner is missing or not? Owner is missing here. Owner is missing. Provide some owner. Okay, okay, okay. Just we have assigned some owner, we have set actually. Now, after that, here it should start working. Started or not? Started. Log reader agent started working. See. That is like one common error is there related to log reader agent. See, started working. Means what? Snapshot is generated and agent is also running. Now, last step is what? Creating subscriptions. Now, before creating subscriptions, you see here in the distributor, two jobs are created here. Refresh one time. Check here, this is my log reader agent job. Here see, publication name is there, snapshot agent job. Snapshot agent job. Two jobs are ready. Now once we add a subscriber, one more job is created, distribution agent job. Next, say push subscriptions. I am saying push subscriptions. Push or pull, yesterday also we have seen. We can use pull also because I have mentioned network path. Next, add the subscriber. Let's say my third instance is the subscriber. See, there is no database here with the name Adventure Works. That's why I will create one time. Fresh database here. One more agent here, distribution agent. Already we have discussed. Okay. Run continuously, initialize immediately, finish. This is subscriber was added successfully. You see that by right clicking view synchronization status working fine. There are no errors. Now you can see in subscriber this database manually we have created. In that here articles are added. Same articles are created by the which agent? Which agent? Distribution agent. Distribution agent has created the article successfully by using the snapshot. From the snapshots here, articles are created successfully. Now here, like next time onwards, we have seen log reader agent will capture the changes. It will write the changes into which server? Distribution database or distributor log reader agent. After writing the changes, then same distribution agent will apply to the subscriber. Like here internally, how this log reader agent is working here internally. Already in our soft copy material, PPT is it. Yes, discuss actually later you see that. So how the snapshot is working. Check your transactional replication. Already we have seen. Log reader agent will capture changes from published database log file into distribution database. From there, changes are applied to subscriber by which agent? Distribution agent. Check here. The log reader agent is created when the first transactional publication is created. Already we have seen like per database, how many log reader agents? Only one log reader agent per database. That's why when first publication is created, it is created log reader agent. Check here. Each time the log reader agent runs, it is going to distribution database. It will check here last time up to which LSN number it has read the changes it is checking in the distribution database. Let's say LSN number 18, for example. Now it will go to what? Published database log file. It will start scanning for changes from LSN number 19. See it? Okay. So now means like let's say these many changes are made. It should take all the changes to distributor or the changes which are marked for replication. Why? Because only some tables, 4 tables we have taken, only that tables changes, not total. That's to say what it is doing, ignores transactions related to non-published objects. Related to non-published objects. Okay, so after that, say copies that changes into distribution database. Right, immediately copies those changes into a distribution database. So like sometimes they will ask how many records it can copy at a time from publisher log file, how many records it can copy at a time into distribution database. Actually, like that's why we have one option is there we have not observed actually. If I go to distributor properties, here see agent profiles are there here, agent profiles. Check here like profile default are there. If you see log reader agent, default profile is a say log scan threshold 5 lakhs. Once it runs at a time, it can scan how many rows? 5 lakhs rows. Some other properties are also there. we can create a new profile also for these agents. New profile. Which scenario we have to create? For example, observe here. Let's say say like this is my principal server, sales database mirroring is it, principal server. This is my mirror server, same database is it, sales database, here mirror. First one is principal, this is mirror. Let's say on this database mirroring plus replication is there, for example. Now which is publisher? Server 1 or server 2? Publisher now. Server 1. For example, server 1 is a publisher now. Tomorrow if this principal down, mirror becomes principal, automatically it should become publisher. Right? So automatically it should become now log reader agent should go to that server, second server now. Currently it is taking the changes from principal. Tomorrow principal fail, mirror becomes principal, it should become publisher. That's why in the log reader agent we have to customize actually log reader agent profile actually. Here see option is a publisher failure partner. Which server? Mirror or principal? Mirror. Publisher failure partner. Currently principal is publisher. Tomorrow if it is down unexpectedly, mirror becomes principal. It should become publisher. Like this, we have to customize we can customize the properties here in some scenarios. Agent profile. Then after that, here once the changes are copied into distribution database, marks the log as transaction read. Log reader agent is writing one line. Okay, up to here I have read. Why it is writing? Why log reader agent is writing one line? Okay, up to here changes I have read into distributor successfully. One line it has written here 29. Why it is writing? For next time from where it should start or for what purpose? But next time from where it should start, they are there here in distribution database. Here also it will update. Next time from where it should start. But why here it is marking? So why? Because tomorrow if log backup is generated, log manager, how it knows whether these are sent to mirror distributor or not? That's why it is writing one line in the log file. Okay, I have read up to here so that our log manager can clear. That's why if log reader agent is not writing, log backup is generated successfully, but log manager cannot clear these changes. Still it is expecting that these are not delivered to distributor. Okay, that's why anything prior to the mark can be truncated. If database is there in simple recovery model, checkpoint will truncate these changes. If the database is there in full recovery model, log backup, once log backup, log manager will truncate the changes. Now here transactional replication is working by taking changes from log file, right? Log reader agent will take the changes from log file right into distribution database. From there they are returned to subscribers. Suppose he is saying that my database is there in bulk logged recovery model. Bulk log recovery model. One user has made some bulk operation fully logged or minimal logged, that bulk operation. Minimal log. Why? Because in bulk log recovery model, minimal logged. Bulk operations only changes. Information is recorded. Changes are not there in the log file. Already we have seen. Now, replication should works or not in bulk log recovery model. Transactional replication. Why? Because bulk operations are done, 1,000 rows are imported, 1,000 rows are not there in log file, only information is there, generally, in case of bulk log recovery model. But Microsoft is saying transactional replication works in all recovery models. Full bulk log, simple, in all the three recovery models, transactional replication works, they are saying. How it is working here. Say suppose let's say if we say truncate command is there, minimal logged, right? Truncate command. Check here like we can use truncate command or not. Generally you can't use truncate command on the published database tables. Truncate command we can't use. Why? Because minimal log, how they are written to other server. But in case of bulk log recovery model, what Microsoft is saying here, and replication very clearly, here very clearly Microsoft has written, when transactional replication is enabled, select into and bulk insert operations are automatically becoming fully logged. Automatically they are becoming what? Fully logged, similar to full recovery model, even under the bulk log recovery model. If replication is there, then only. Otherwise, they are minimal logged only. See. Okay, so that's what here depends on scenario. Some default behavior is changing here. Why? Because if minimal log, how the changes will go. Okay, so that's why automatically they are becoming bulk log, uh, uh, fully logged. See. That is the reason in bulk log recovery model also transactional replication works. Then these are see like how the log reader agent is working here internally, how it is taking the changes. For example, here tomorrow, if log reader agent is down, log reader agent is not working, for example, just here I have stopped the agent just for testing purpose. Now any effect is there on published database log file. Log file will grow very fastly. Why? Because changes are not returned to distributor. Thus remember, effect is there on published database log files here. Effect is that transaction log file will grow very fastly. Log file will grow very fastly. Even if you take log backup, log file is truncated or not truncated? Not truncated. Why? Because changes are not delivered to distributor. That's why log file cannot be truncated. Very fastly log file will grow. Check here, for example, before that what I will do, I will add one extra article so that it becomes easy for us for demo purpose. Just log reader I have started again, as it is replication is working fine. Suppose let's say tomorrow if want to add one extra article, I will add here, for example. this sorry, we need primary key, right? Later also we can place actually primary key. Vendor Samsung. Let's say this article I want to add here extra article. So same thing, right click on publication, properties, articles, uncheck this. I want this article, vendor Samsung, new article, okay. Now we need to generate here fresh snapshot again. By default, 4 articles are there. Start. So now fresh snapshot is generated with 5 articles now. Fresh snapshot, complete full snapshots here by default. Check here like full snapshot is generated here with 5 articles. Now we can see the new article or not here in subscriber. So it is there. Why? Because by default fresh snapshot. But if want to generate partial snapshot, so we can generate it by setting 2 properties we have seen, publication properties we have seen. Check here in the summary we have discussed 2 points yesterday. This is here to generate the partial snapshot. These are the 2 stored procedures we have to use here. Go to publish database. Check here like my publication name is TP1. TP1. See here. Just here if I set these 2 properties, now sir, like whenever we add extra article again here, articles, uncheck anyone, extra article. Now if I generate the snapshot again, already 5 articles are there. If I say start now, now it generates the snapshot with 6 articles or 1 article. See, where that article's snapshot it generates here. Right? So like this, like we can generate the partial snapshot whenever it is required. Now you see here, we previously these are the tables are there. Now one extra table we have seen. Like this, like a fresh partial snapshot we can generate. Now again I will go back to here. This is my log reader agent. Just I will stop this agent. Now log reader agent is not working. If I make some transactions now in published database tables, right? So transaction log file will grow very fastly. Why? Because log reader is not working. Check here first. I will see what is the current log file size of this database. Adventure works here. 2 MB, 40, 50% something it is saying. Now what I will do, I will perform some bulk operations here. Vendors, vendor ID, vendor name, some city, something was there, right? Just I am making some bulk operations here. Started. Now you see here log file will grow. Previously 50%. Here auto increment has happened. Very fastly it is incrementing. Means 100% full, automatically 10% it will grow. By default here auto increment. Very fastly it is growing here. Now I want to see why the log file is growing like this. Already we have seen in module 3 sys.databases. Adventure Works database here. What did he say? Sorry. Very clearly it is saying replication. Means what? Replication is working or not working? Not working. So immediately we can check manually by using command, we can see, or we can use the replication monitor also. By using replication monitor, we can check here why the replication is not working. Replication monitor. So one time actually we have to add this publisher, but already it is there in my machine. So this is the publication. Check here, not running, it is saying. These are the subscribers are there. One subscriber is there here. Not running. If you see that log reader agent is not running. That's why changes are not delivered to distributor. Now, observe, we can see also how many pending records are there, how many pending changes are there, which are not delivered to distributor. So like just I will stop this script. Now currently log file size, we can see. See here, 594 MB, 97% is full. Now I will try to take log backups here. But database is there in simple recovery model, we can't take log backup. So I will try to force checkpoints here to truncate the log file. It will truncate the log file or it cannot truncate the log file. It cannot truncate. Why? Because changes are pending. Check here. Checkpoint was run successfully. Now you see here previously 96% something it is showing. Same. I think added extra means checkpoint details are also added, not truncated. So after that already we have seen that it is due to a replication. Now you want to see how many records are pending in the published database log file. I want to check how many records are pending. Means how many records are marked for replication which are not delivered to which server? Distributor. Check here like by opening the log file also we can see. In the log file, if you open the log file, one column is there, replicated record, one column is there. We have to say where replicated record is equal to 1. Means what? The records which are marked for replication, they have the value what? For them the value is 1 replicated record, or directly by using some stored procedures we can check this. SP underscore REPL command subsidiary. This stored procedure will display how many commands are marked for replication. Check here all these things I am checking in publisher in published database here, not master database, published database. Like one command is pending, it is saying, correct or not? One command is marked for replication, it is saying which command? Insert command. But how many rows here? SP underscore REPL transactions. Now it is saying, still reading, these many rows are marked for replication, it is saying. Here like 11,80,000. See, these many rows are marked for pending. That's why checkpoint is not truncating the log file. Why? Because these many pending rows are there. In which database? Published database log file. That's why even you take log backup in case of other recovery models, these are not truncated. Even if force checkpoint, these are not truncated. Now what is the solution is it? So now log reader agent should come online. It should take the changes to distribution database and it should unmark those changes. Once those changes are unmarked, then only they can be truncated by the next checkpoint. But he is saying that in the interview, my log reader agent is not coming online and we are expecting that my log file may become full. How to handle this scenario, he is asking. Or he is asking that I want to forcefully truncate the log file. Even they are not taken to distributor, I want to forcefully truncate the log file. Means what? First I will take changes into backup PC. My database is there in full recovery model. First I will take the changes into backup, then I want to clear EC. So that after some time, once the log reader agent comes online, I will sync to the subscriber with the latest snapshot he is saying. Anyhow, once we clear from the log file, for example, explicitly as a DBA, once the log reader agent comes online, now they are delivered to subscriber or not delivered. Already cleared, already truncated. Subscriber log reader agent don't know those changes. Already we have cleared from log file. That's why immediately publisher and subscriber will become out of sync. At that time, we need to generate again fresh snapshot to initialize. These are your cases are there when we need fresh snapshot again in future. While adding the extra article, we need snapshot either full or partial. Already we have seen. And if publisher and subscribers are out of sync, to make it sync immediately, we need the fresh snapshot. Now, sir, like what we can do as a DBA, firstly we can truncate the log file. Means first we have to unmark or not those changes. Unmarked. Check here, like we can see by using this fn underscore db log. In module 3 we have discussed this to open the log file. See, to open, if I open the log file, one column is there here somewhere, replicated underscore records here. So here, see, here we'll have like a 1 here 1 These are marked for replication actually. 1 here. Here also we can say where replicated records is equal to how much? 1. Like this also we can see how many pending records are there in which database? Published database. This is their trans is a, as well as we can use this fndb log also to check how many pending records are there. See how many pending records are there which are not applied to subscriber, where we can see how many are pending which are not applied to subscriber. We have to see in publisher or distributor. Not applied to subscriber, we have to see in what? Distributor. From publisher they are written into distributor by log reader, but distribution agent is not working, so they are pending now. In which server? Distributor. That we can see in the distribution database how many pending records are there. This is we are checking how many pending are there in publisher database. Publisher database log file, how many pending are there which are not returned to distributor by which agent? Log reader agent. Check here. Then after that, say like as a DB, if want to forcefully unmark the changes, we can unmark the changes here by using this stored procedure. sp underscore repl done, ripple done, something here. By using this procedure, forcefully we can unmark the changes. Actually, they are not delivered to distributor. Just I am saying unmarking so that we can truncate. Forcefully I am unmarking here. After running this, how many commands are pending? 0 commands. How many records are pending? 0 records. Actually, they are not delivered to distributor. Forcefully we have unmarked. After unmarking, next is here we have to use one more stored procedure, REPL flush, to flush the article cache. Right. Now again go back to here. You see what is the log file size. Log file size and same 97% is there. Now again I will try to force checkpoint. It should truncate the log file or not. But because already we have forcefully unmarked the changes. Now this checkpoint or next log backup should truncate the log file. Run one time, checkpoint, okay. Here taking some time, why? Because truncating. Now you see here, now again come down. Immediately truncate it. Log backup we have not taken. Why? Because recovery model is simple. Okay. So immediately truncated. So generally here database is there in simple recovery model. That's why we have truncated. Data loss is there or no data loss? We should not say data loss word as a DBA. So if you say data loss, maybe we lose the job. Okay, so slowly we'll go outside of our job. So that's why we are preventing people. Even data loss is there. We should not say no data loss. Even data loss is there. So why? Because we can recover data loss. Why? They are already written to data file, right? In data file they are there. Changes are already written to data file. Checkpoint will write into data file, but they are not there in log file. That is the reason again to sync with the subscriber. How we can sync? Snapshot. Take the snapshot. It will take from data file. Apply. Again it come into sync. Not generally like here for testing purpose we have stopped actually, but reasons may be there. Like just now we have seen previously, like owner was missing. The log reader agent was not running due to owner was missing. Sometimes what happen, like if the distributor database is inaccessible, publisher is inaccessible due to network issue or something, so log reader agent cannot come to publish database log file. So those are like some common reasons are there. Now that is like how we are truncating the log file forcefully. So why? Because here if we are not saying REPL flush, for example, so still this session is connected to the published database log file. Once you start the log reader agent manually, for example, or once the log reader agent comes online, means what I am saying, if you are not running this REPL flush, for example, once the log reader agent comes online, it will not work. So log reader agent will say that someone is already working with my commands. Actually, these commands are run by log reader agent, right? To check how many are pending, to write into distributor. So it will throw immediately error. If just what I am saying, if you are not running this command, still this session is binded to the log file of this database. That's why once you start the log reader agent, it throws error. already someone is working with my commands, I will not work. Okay, that's why either you have to say flush or we have to kill this session or we have to close this. Then log reader will connect, it will start working. That is like how to check here how many pending changes are there, how to manually truncate the log file. So after doing all these activities, once log reader agent comes online, you have to reinitialize the subscription one time. Reinitialize the subscription one time with a new snapshot. After that, we'll get the changes actually. It is saying only one, I think we have not run or say this message will get actually only one log related reader agent or log related stored procedure can connect to database at a time. So if you have not run this stored procedure, we'll get that error. Okay, so now again, so started. Again, it will generate fresh snapshot, apply to sync it again. This is like how the log reader agent is working internally. One last point is there here. Snapshot generation failure scenario CC. If there is disk space issue, if there is no login in publisher to snapshot agent, already we have seen access permissions we have seen. If the article page is corrupted also here, like it will not work. Snapshot cannot be generated if the articles page is corrupted. Sometimes it is throwing errors here. Snapshot generation failure due to inactive publisher. Sometimes here, like here, it is saying the snapshot could not be generated because of publisher is inactive. Here, this will happen here generally if you have applied some patching activities we have done on publisher, or if you have done some upgradation activities on publisher. So this scenario may happen. In that case, first we have to go to distributor. We have to see here whether it is active or inactive. Distribution database here. This is our publisher, right? Publisher, and it is saying active one, but in that case we have zero here, this value. If you get that error, we have zero. Manually we have to activate it by running the next stored procedures here. Publisher name active one or true. Manually we have to activate it, then snapshot generation will success. These are some common errors are there here, snapshot generation. So if the database is a contained database also, snapshot generation will fail. Partial, we have seen containment type partial in security. This is like how the transactional replication is working, how we are monitoring by using replication monitor. We have seen we can monitor the replications here. How many subscribers are there working fine or not. We can check the tracer tokens are there here in replication monitor to check the performance of transactional and merge replication. We can use these tracer tokens to check the performance of transactional and merge replication. Something it is saying no active subscribers were found, something. The publication must have a active subscription, something it is saying. Only it is there, right? Active subscription. jobs are working, I think. Just we'll see. Log reader is working fine. Distribution is working fine. Something it is saying. The initial snapshot is not yet been generated. Something it is saying. We have like fresh snapshot. Actually, I've asked to take fresh snapshot again. Here. Yeah, here full snapshot is generated again by default. Distribution agent is applying the snapshot, right? BCP file something it is applying. So very writings here, the messages it is writing. Then now again here if I go to replication monitor, so like we can check here, see agent details, we can see here which agent is running, which agent is not running. Okay, so as well as here in the by right clicking on subscriber we can see distribution agent is working or not. This is distribution agent running fine, it is saying. See here, publisher to distributor working fine, it is saying. Distributor to subscriber also working fine. Undistributed commands, no pending commands are there, it is saying. In which server? Distributor. See like again, now see we can see it is showing publisher to distributor how much time, distributor to subscriber how much time, total latency 6 seconds, it is saying. Seconds here. Means what, if we make some changes in publisher, maximum time to reach those changes is what, 6 seconds. Like this here we can check the transactional and merge replication performance by using these options here, tracer tokens. 6 seconds. After that, we can configure the warnings and thresholds alerts also here. Warn if latency exceed the threshold. Just I'm saying for practice purpose 3 seconds. Save changes. We can configure alerts also. This is here threshold transactional replication latency alert. Configure. Response, go to notify to the operator, we can mention if you have already created the operator. Okay, close. Now sir, like threshold we have set 3 seconds for testing purpose. Now sir, if I see the again performance of the replication, here exceeding the threshold value, right, 4 seconds. Immediately here it is saying performance is critical. Why? Because we have said if it is not delivered in 3 seconds, you send me mail above threshold value. That's why check here alert will fire or not. Distributor observer alert is it. Which alert? Threshold. Double click on that history. Just now it has fired at 8:49. Depends on the threshold value alert is firing, it will send the mails. Like this, replication monitor importance here. We can monitor the replication. We can configure thresholds, warnings, and alerts. That's why, like, how to check the performance of transactional replication using these tracer tokens. Sometimes if you put 4 plus 5 plus something, they will ask how to troubleshoot the latency issues in transactional replication. Okay. Default threshold is 30 seconds, but taking some time, long time, changes are not delivered to subscriber within that expected value. So how you can handle that scenario, how to identify where is the problem is there, he is saying. First steps here, we have to use the tracer tokens. First, we have to identify where is the problem is there. Publisher to distributor problem is there, or distributor to subscriber problem is there here. Now here see, distributor to subscriber problem is there, for example. Then we have to check the this which agent details we have to see. Distribution agent. Distribution agent statistics we have to see. Already it is there in our document. Statistics. Just remember, every agent internally uses two threads. Every agent, it may be log reader, distribution agent, two threads, reader thread, writer thread, two threads. Again, we have to see there which thread is causing this problem. First, we have seen tracer tokens. We have decided, okay, problem is there with the distribution agent. Then again in distribution agent, which thread is taking more time? Reader thread is reading per second 1000. Writer thread is writing per second 200. For example, a problem is there with writer thread. A reader thread means it will read from the same server or different server. Distribution agent, reader thread. Same server, distribution database. From distribution database, it will write into a subscriber. So that's why maybe distributor to subscriber network related or any issues may be there. That's why writer thread is taking long time in general. Then we have to talk with the network team. We have to start the troubleshooting. But first step, we have to see tracer tokens. If any latency issues are there in transactional replication. Okay, this is like we have seen like how to check, how to configure, how to. We have discussed two troubleshooting things also we have seen here. One is like if log reader agent is not running, how to handle the scenario manually if you want to handle. Second one, how to add the extra article without full snapshot we have seen by setting the two properties, partial snapshot. Okay, so after that, how to monitor transactional replication we have seen, and just basically we have discussed like how to start the performance troubleshooting or latency troubleshooting. We have seen actually in our material it is there. Later, whenever that requirement is there, we can go through that here. Say troubleshooting transactional replication latency issues. Something. Let's see, transactional merge replication is their same configuration, but two-way replication. It is from publisher to the subscriber, subscriber to two-way. Steps are same, configuration steps are same. Then there we have seen merge agent will work in both the directions. Merge agent will capture the changes through what triggers we have seen. Triggers, both sides on each table 3 triggers are created. We have seen, just you practice that one time. We'll discuss again peer-to-peer replication. Our next replication, peer-to-peer replication, one last type of replication.